Welcome to the Pokémon trading card game Battle Academy. In this game, players will face off in an epic Pokémon battle to see whose Pokémon are the strongest. The first player to knock out 4 of the other players' Pokémon wins. For this game, we'll start with the Pikachu and Charizard decks, which include exciting cards featuring Pokémon GX. Each deck is made up of 60 cards, including Pokémon, Trainer, and Energy cards. Check the numbers in the lower right corner to make sure the cards are in the correct order from 1 to 60, top to bottom, for your first game. Each player places their deck on their side of the game board. Next, draw the top 7 cards from your deck. These cards will be numbered 1 to 7. To start the game, both players need a basic Pokémon in their hand. Check the top left corner of the card for the word Basic. Basic Pokémon can be played directly to the board and can sometimes evolve into more powerful Pokémon. Put a basic Pokémon in the active spot on the board. The player with the Pikachu deck will use Blitzel. The player with the Charizard deck will use Charmander. Now, take 4 cards from the top of your deck and put them face down in the area marked Prize Cards. You take a prize card each time you defeat the other player's Pokémon. Normally, you would flip a coin to see who goes first. For this game, Charmander's player will start. Start your turn by drawing the top card of your deck and adding it to your hand. It's a Fire Energy card. Put the energy card underneath Charmander to power it up. Now, look at both attacks listed on the card. They need different amounts of energy, but you can attach only 1 energy card per turn. Once you've attached your energy card, you're 1 step closer to a bigger attack. However, the player who goes first can't attack on their first turn, so your turn is over. Next up is Blitzel's player. Draw a card to start your turn. Great! A Lightning Energy card. Blitzel needs 1 Lightning Energy to use its flop attack. Take a look at both attacks. The second attack shows 2 different energy symbols, the Lightning Energy symbol and a colorless star symbol. The star symbol means that any type of energy can be used for that attack. Otherwise, you match the energy cards to the symbols. Because you're the second player, you can attack on your first turn, and your Blitzel has the right energy to use its flop attack. Attacking ends your turn, so finish up by announcing your attack name and the damage amount. Don't worry, using your attack doesn't remove an energy card from this Pokémon. Blitzel, use flop for 10 damage. Blitzel's attack adds a 10-point damage counter to Charmander. Now, let's start the second turn. Charmander's player draws a new card. It's Salandit. Salandit is a basic Pokémon, so you can play it onto your bench right away. Charmander needs a second energy for a more powerful attack, so attach an energy card. It now has the right energy for both of its attacks. Let's use the stronger one. Tell your opponent you're attacking Blitzel with Flametail. Charmander used Flametail for 20 damage. Put 2 10-point damage counters on Blitzel. Blitzel has a total HP of 70, so it's left with 50 after the attack. Look at your Pokémon's HP in the top right, and subtract the damage amount to know how much health your Pokémon has left before it's knocked out. Next, Blitzel's player draws a new card. It's How. How is a supporter card, which is a special type of trainer card. You can play only 1 supporter card during your turn, and when you play it, you must let the other player know what it says. Play How by reading the card aloud, then put it in the discard pile. How says draw 3 cards, so go ahead and do that. You have drawn Tauros, Pikachu, and Zebstrika. Let's play Pikachu onto your bench. Attach an energy card to Blitzel. Now with 2 energy, you can use the Zap Kick attack. This does 20 damage to Charmander. When you add the 2 damage counters to Charmander, it's left with just 40 HP. Let's see what Charmander's player draws on their third turn. It's a Potion, an item card. Potion heals 30 damage from one of your Pokémon, which means removing damage counters. We'll use it on Charmander, so remove 3 damage counters. Before you attack, attach an energy card to your Salandit. Energy cards can be attached to any Pokémon in your active spot or on your bench. End your turn with Charmander's Flametail attack to do 20 damage to Blitzel. Blitzel's player draws a new card. Perfect, a Lightning Energy card. Attach this energy card to Pikachu on your bench. Blitzel now has a lot of damage counters on it, leaving it with only 30 HP. Let's retreat it so it doesn't get knocked out. You may retreat only once during your turn by switching your active Pokémon with a benched Pokémon. Look at the lower right of the Pokémon card to see its retreat cost. Blitzel needs 1 energy to retreat. When you switch it to your bench, keep all the damage counters, but you must remove one of its attached energy and put it in the discard pile. Benched Pokémon that move to the active spot keep their energy. Since Pikachu has 1 energy, use Quick Attack to do 10 damage to Charmander. Things are heating up. Your next card is Charmeleon, the evolution of Charmander. Let's evolve Charmander into Charmeleon. Take a look at the top left corner of the Pokémon cards. Charmander is a basic Pokémon, and Charmeleon is a Stage 1 Pokémon. Below Charmeleon's Stage 1 label is a picture of Charmander. You'll know which Pokémon evolve from others by looking at this picture. A Stage 1 Pokémon can only be played on top of a basic Pokémon, and a basic Pokémon has to be in play for 1 full turn before it can evolve. Put Charmeleon on top of Charmander to evolve it. All of Charmander's damage counters and energy stay on Charmeleon. Charmeleon needs 1 more energy to use the Flamethrower attack. Remember, we get to attach only 1 energy card each turn. So let's give 1 to Charmeleon to power this attack. Tell the other player you're attacking Pikachu with Flamethrower, which does 80 damage. This is more than Pikachu's HP number, so Pikachu is knocked out. Congratulations! Take your first prize card and add it to your hand. It's an energy card. When a player takes all their prize cards, they win. Since Pikachu has been knocked out, put it in the discard pile along with all its attached cards. Move a benched Pokémon into the active spot before starting your next turn. That means Blitzel goes back into battle along with all its damage counters. This is the end of the guided portion of the game. As you play and draw new cards, what happens next is up to you. Continue playing until 1 player has knocked out the other's Pokémon and taken all of their own prize cards. If you run into anything you don't understand, you can look it up in the advanced rulebook. Once a player has won, be sure to say congratulations and thank each other for the match. When you're finished, you can put the 60 cards back in the same order and try again for more practice with this video. Or you can shuffle your 60-card deck and see how the game plays out with each new turn. Each deck in Battle Academy is built to give you certain advantages. When you get the hang of the Pikachu and Charizard decks, you can explore new strategies and different Pokémon with the advanced Mewtwo deck. Invite more friends to play and have fun, and come back to watch this video anytime you want. Now that you're a Pokémon trainer, go and enjoy Battle Academy with your family and friends.